Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Matt and Sarah with Fit for the Task, and today we're going to be talking about
Cheating.
on your diet.
Like any relationship, your relationship with your diet is going to have ups and downs. So you want to make sure that you have some things in order and your rules aren't too restrictive. Otherwise, your diet isn't going to last you.
Yeah, guys, it's honestly, it's just kind of like that open lines of communication with a significant other in a relationship.
There's just probably something that's not holding you to your diet relationship. You shouldn't be stuck in a diet. I like broccoli, but like a plain bag of broccoli, I'm not going to want to eat that either. So yeah, that hamburger is going to start looking appealing.
So, especially with something like broccoli that is very nutrient dense, has a lot of vitamins, and is indeed really good for you, if we kind of speed date broccoli, or at least get to know broccoli a little bit better and set up a perfect date night, we can start to get an understanding of how good broccoli potentially could be for us.
So there are a couple ways that we can spark a connection with our diet and with our meals, and they're pretty easy. You just need to take a little bit of effort, just like you would for any relationship. So the first thing we can do is just spice up the relationship by planning a date night.
When we're going on a first date, we're going to want to make a really good first impression. So guys, that probably means having a good dress shirt on, or at least something that's a little bit more presentable than just that t-shirt and sweatpants that you typically wear. And girls, it's the same thing. You're probably going to want to have your makeup done and maybe a dress on or something like that. Ultimately, that's kind of what we're going to try to do with broccoli too. Now, if we just look at broccoli first and foremost and just microwave it and it's just plain broccoli, doesn't look very attractive, and it doesn't hit a very good first impression. So even thinking about spicing it up a little bit or making it taste just a little bit better, it at least gets us to that next date and sort of the idea of thinking that we could potentially have this on a regular basis.
So now we got that broccoli sitting in front of us. It looks good, it looks awesome, but we don't know anything about it.
It's kind of like your buddy setting you up on this blind date. So you've never met the girl, maybe your buddy has, he's hyping her up, but now you need to start asking questions. Well, why should I have this broccoli? Just like, why should I date this girl?
I mean, it's important to just get to know your food just like you would in a relationship. If you don't have any connection, then why would you eat it? So you know broccoli's good for you, but like, why? You know fish is good for you, but why? So fish is good for joint pain. Once you know that and you know exactly how it's going to benefit your body, you're probably going to want to eat it more. You've spiced up your broccoli, you've gone on a couple dates, and you've asked the right questions, you're starting to get to know it, but you're still just not feeling it. And that's okay. It's time to assess the relationship.
That's fine. Move on. Just like fish, quite literally, there are other fish in the sea. There are other very good vegetables, very good food groups that you can dive into. You don't have to keep forking down that broccoli if it's something that you just can't spice up, you can't like. There's plenty of things that you can eat instead.
If you try to force a relationship and it just ends up feeling like you are restricted and you're stuck, it's not the right relationship, or there's just something wrong with it. Because restrictive rules can make your relationship with your diet seem just kind of awful, like you're stuck there.
Oh, my diet would never allow me to eat that.
So what if you replace diet with significant other?
Oh, my girlfriend would never allow me to eat that.
Doesn't that sound like a relationship you probably shouldn't be in? So sometimes unhealthy relationships can be difficult to spot. So if you're in that unhealthy relationship, you can kind of delude yourself into thinking, well, if I'm just eating broccoli and I hate it, well, it's good for me, it's in my best interests. You need to change your baseline and change what your relationship is founded upon.
Cheat day. We don't really agree with that terminology because you're taking your diet and what you do on a daily basis and you're saying that just one day a week you can cheat on it. And in any relationship, that wouldn't work. It just doesn't make any sense. It's flawed sort of at its core. What we like to think of it as, it's just a part of our diet. Knowing that our pizza Sunday is something that we really, really enjoy, something that we can look forward to, we're not cheating on our diet. It's just a part of it.
If you put yourself in a situation where you're only allowed to eat broccoli, you're not allowed to have pizza Sundays ever, 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 then you're just going to get upset, and that's just not good for your body. That's doing yourself more harm than good. And you're gaslighting your own relationship with your diet, saying, you're crazy, you don't want that donut, that's going to kill you. It's not that bad. You can get over it. There are some things that you can do that are going to help you to set clear and healthy boundaries, though. So the first thing that you can do is decide what's actually important to you. And don't nix that completely out of your diet. You're just going to be unhappy. So just like in a regular relationship, you're going to want to compromise so everyone's happy.
My compromise is not getting the half-gallon ice creams that you find at any grocery store. My compromise is I get the small pints. So when I do have it, that's it.
The last thing you can do to make sure that your relationship is on track is to be honest with yourself and open when you've made a mistake or when you've fallen off track. The guilt is out of the picture. We've already gone over that. So now you can just say, okay, I've made a mistake. No big deal. I get back on track. As long as you're feeding yourself healthy on a daily basis, you're going to have a healthy relationship with your diet.
Just like one slice of cake is not going to be detrimental to your diet, just like one salad isn't going to drastically improve your diet. It's consistency, it's staying within yourself, and understanding exactly what your body needs at any given time. Thanks for watching this video, guys. If you like this, go ahead and hit the thumbs up button down below.
You can also go to our website at fitforthetask.com. We have more information in our articles, and if there's something specific you want to know, try checking that out. You might find something that's really helpful.
And don't forget to subscribe.
Because we want to get you fit for the task.
Fit for the task.